a Dinobot! Today we're taking a look at Studio Series 86 Sludge. Hey guys, it's Professor Prime of MajinPlanet.com. Today we're looking at Studio Series 86 Sludge. I'm gonna have to take a moment to thank Mr. J for hooking us up with the next Dinobot in the Studio Series 86 line. But before we thank Mr. J for snagging Sludge, maybe it's time you snag the Slideshow newsletter. The sponsor of today's video, Slideshow, has many amazing figures from Hot Toys and so much more, all from the most popular brands. If you're gonna spend money, like Mr. J, why not waste it on Slideshow? They have many payment plan options for top brands, allowing you to get super awesome and very super cool figures for a cheaper monthly price. If you act today and sign up for their newsletter at checkout, you get $15 off your first order. I use Slideshow monthly plan to get my hands on the upcoming 3-0 Voltron. Links are in the description. While I feel like inflation might deter some people from buying this figure, due to the fact that it is a little bit higher price than Grimlock and Slag was, however, being a leader class, I still find it impressive that they are releasing all of the Dinobots as leader class figures. Already recommend this figure despite the fact that I do have a couple problems with it. Seriously, again. Let's look at Slug's accessories. He comes with a gun. It's painted nicely with a gold barrel and a scope. It's got some molded detail, but nothing other than that. He can hold his gun, which is pretty much to be expected here. Overall, for the price and what you get, I'm a little disappointed. I wish he had come with some more accessories, like maybe the googly eyes. I suppose it gets those third-party people something to make. Let's take a look at Sludge's articulation in robot mode. His head is on a pin joint, allowing you to spin his head around, look up and down, but due to the joint of the neck panel, which is part of the transformation. The arm is on a single joint that can be moved around and has an elbow joint to get you about 90 degrees. Fist is closed with a standard peg hole. The leg has standard articulation with a knee bent about 90 degrees. The foot doesn't really have any articulation. It does have a backwards joint, but that is more due to transformation and a slight pivot. Waist can move side to side. All of this is pretty standard for a Hasbro Chug line figure. Some of the articulation is limited due to the Dino backpack and kibble. Here he is with Studio Series Grimlock. Here he is with Studio Series Slug. Here he is with our last review, Motormaster. And here he is with Kamen Rider 01. Transformation of this guy was actually rather complex, and Mr. J wanted to do it. As seeing as it does take me about a day to fully record these, I wasn't able to get it done, being that this is Mr. J's figure, and he would let me keep it overnight. So perhaps once I get one for myself, I'll be able to do a more detailed transformation video for you guys. Let's look at the Dino mode, because most of us are going to be displaying this guy in their Dinobot modes. Let's look at the articulation. The neck can move up and down, and the mouth can open. It's got a nice detail with the teeth, which I love. The legs are limited like most of the other Dinobots are, but you can't get him into the classic stance when Devastator smashed him in the film. Here he is with Studio Series Slug. Here he is with Studio Series Bumblebee. And here he is with Grimlock and Slug. Final thoughts on Sludge. I think for a Chug line Dinobot, he's the best we've gotten. Better than the Power of the Primes line, which gave us most of them as deluxe classes. I'll look forward to hunting him down myself and adding him to my collection. While I wish he had come with more accessories, for the price point, I think he's worth it. I'm gonna give him a solid 4 out of 5. Thanks for watching today's video, guys, and be sure to transform that like button into an Autobot. Check out my old review of the Power of the Primes Dinobots here.